Smoke is rising off the street, caught inside the heavy beat. There's a magic in the air, drawing circles everywhere. Steady pace, lost inside this empty space. Headlights piercing through the dark, leaving an enchanted mark. Hear the whispers in the wind, that's where the escape begins. Dial it down and let it creep, waking shadows from their sleep. We're under the rhythmic voodoo, doing what the bassline tells you to do. Hypnotized by the midnight drive, it's the only way we feel alive. Down the highway, casting the well. Let the Dembow take your mind, leave the heavy world behind. Voodoo. 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 Leave the heavy world behind. Voodoo. 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 Leave the heavy world behind. Inside the midnight dance, got the magic in the air. Bass is vibrating the chair. No escape and no return. Let the midnight rubber burn. We're under the rhythmic voodoo, doing what the bassline tells you to do. Hypnotized by the midnight drive, it's the only way we feel alive. Yeah, it's a rhythmic voodoo spell, driving down the highway, casting the well. Let the Dembow take your mind, leave the heavy world behind. Voodoo, 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 under the spell. No escape now. Let the bass ride. You can feel it before you see it. Through the concrete, through the tires. Follow the pulse, 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 pulse. glowing amber, the speakers getting loud, moving like a phantom away from the crowd. It's a secret sanctuary under the street where the midnight drivers and the night owls meet. Tires rolling slow, but the tempo's quick. The air is getting heavy, the atmosphere is thick. We don't need a destination, nowhere else to be. Lost inside the pocket of the deep frequency. Can you feel the underground pulse? Beating like a heart in the dark, let it pull us. Riding the frequency, deep into the zone. Finding the rhythm that we claim as our own. Yeah, catch the underground pulse. Heavy on the bounce, yeah, the bass is gonna rule us. We're diving in the deep down, we're never gonna stop. Hold your breath, wait for the drop. Just the pulse. Feel the bounce. Keep driving into the dark. Circuit closed. The frequency is fully charged. Prepare for the surge. High voltage. Reflecting off the shiny chrome, cruising through the city miles away from home. Every single intersection lighting up in red. I got a heavy electric rhythm pumping in my head, spiking the visualizer, making circles in the dark, leaving nothing but an electromagnetic spark. Push the pedal down, let the engine over rev, riding on a frequency that you will never forget. We're pumping that ring through the midnight, winning the race. A massive shock wave, hitting straight to the core, leaving the speakers begging for more. Yeah, we're hooked on the high voltage bass, a lethal dose of rhythm that you cannot replace. Turn up the dial and let the energy flow. Watch the whole city start to glow. Unleash the surge. Audio is reacting, expanding on the screen. The heaviest transmission that the midnight's ever seen. Sparks are flying backward from the tires on the street, getting totally consumed by the aggressive beat. Bassline so dirty, making all the windows shake. How much of this raw power can the system take? Swerving through the traffic, a phantom in the night. Everything we touch turns to a blinding white light. We're pumping that high voltage bass, tearing through the midnight, winning the race. A massive shock wave, hitting straight to the core, leaving the speakers begging for more. Yeah, we're hooked on the high voltage bass, a lethal dose of rhythm that you cannot replace. Turn up the dial and let the energy flow. Watch the whole city start to glow. System cooling down. The circular spectrum fades. Loading grid runner protocol. Route 01. Don't blink. Ghosting through the barriers, cutting through the wall, waiting for the digital empire to fall. Hands on the interface, eyes on the line. Everything is moving in a program design. Circuitry is glowing on the back of my hand, riding through the shadows of a synthetic land. The frequency is rising, the buffer is thin. This is where the ghost and the machine begin. Initiate the grid runner protocol. Watch the architecture start to crawl. Riding on the bass like a surge in the wire. Burning up the system with the digital fire. Grid runner protocol locked in the zone. Claiming the highway is the cyber throne. Protocol. The grid. Claim the throne. Vectoring the path through the neon debris. Searching for a frequency that's finally free. The visualizer spikes as I hit the open lane. Data streams are running like blood through a vein. Every pixel's blurring as the speed starts to climb. We're living in a pocket of distorted time. No more directions, no more control. Just the heavy rhythm of the binary soul. Initiate the grid runner protocol. Watch the architecture start to crawl. Riding on the bass like a surge in the wire. Burning up the system with the digital fire. Grid runner protocol locked in the zone. Claiming the highway as the cyber throne. Protocol complete. Connection lost. Return to source. Doors. Access granted. Access granted. Loading grid runner protocol. Route 01. Don't blink. Power levels critical. The grid is overloading. Let the sparks fly. Unleash the fury. Tearing down the highway, flashing like a strobe, sending out a shock wave all across the globe. Tires on the asphalt, burning at the wire, igniting every shadow with an electronic fire. The visualizers jumping, every single kick drum, sharper than a sickle. Spikes on the audio, dancing in the ring. Listen to the menace that the heavy cables bring. Swerving through the traffic, a phantom in the flash, turning all the silence into digital ash. Current flowing heavy, making everything vibrate, pushing past the limit of the midnight state. Caught inside the center of the electric fury. No time for the judge and no time for the jury. Speeding through the midnight, lightning in the sky. Watch the glowing spectrum as the bassline multiplies. Yeah, we're riding on the edge of the electric fury, leaving all the static in the sudden blur. We hit the final gear and we're taking total control. Let the high voltage shatter your soul. Short circuit. The grid goes dark. Feel the aftershock. System check. Frequencies dropping. Warning. We are entering the deep freeze. Midnight creeping, the city is ice. Rolling the fans and rolling the dice. Windows are black, breathing the frost and the heavy vibration. Everything's lost. Turn the dial up for the chassis shake. Testing the limits of what it can take. No sudden moves, keep the steering tight. Waking the monsters that hide in the night. Brace for the SubZero pressure. Pushing the sub to the absolute measure. Cold on the surface, fire below. Watch the speedometer starting to glow. This is the heavy artillery treasure. Drop the 808, shatter the glass. Nothing can stop us when we're hitting the gas. Pressure!
SubZero.
Shatter the glass. Rearview mirror shaking out of the frame. This isn't music, it's a dangerous game. Feeling the heads dropping down to the floor. Begging the system to give us some more. Concrete is cracking beneath the wheels. This is exactly how absolute zero feels. Ice on the grill, smoke in the back. Midnight assassins preparing the attack. Brace for the SubZero pressure. Pushing the sub to the absolute measure. Cold on the surface, fire below. Watch the speedometer starting to glow. Yeah, brace for the SubZero pressure. This is the heavy artillery treasure. Drop the 808, shatter the glass. Nothing can stop us when we're hitting the gas. Dropping the frequency. Let the trunk rattle. Feel the cold. System shutting down. Feel the tremors in the street. waiting for the heavy beat. Turn the dial, break the dial. We're gonna be here for a while. Wow, 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 wow. Concrete cracking left and right, pushing power through the night. Welcome to the 808 earthquake. We're gonna make the whole city shake. Driving through the midnight zone, feeling it inside the bone. Yeah, it's an 808 earthquake, taking everything we wanna take. Let the Dembow push the floor, give them what they're asking for. Earthquake. 808. Give them what they're asking for. Rearview mirror bouncing off the glass, watch the blurry neon pass. Subwoofer eating up the trunk, drunk on the rhythm, heavy funk. Streetlights flickering as we ride, nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. Got the frequency turned up to 10, we'll do it all over again. Welcome to the 808 earthquake. We're gonna make the whole city shake. Driving through the midnight zone, feeling it inside the bone. Yeah, it's an 808 earthquake, taking everything we wanna take. Let the Dembow push the floor, give them what they're asking for. Feel the ground, round, 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 round. Watch it shake, 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 shake. Rumble in the dark, 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 dark. We're crossing the city line, where the shadows intertwine. Follow the frequency, take me down. Steady watching the midnight pass, rolling down into the underground scene where the bass is heavy and the neon is green. Can you hear it vibrating through the floor? Every block we pass makes you beg for more. No velvet ropes, no superficial light, just a raw energy feeding the night. Welcome to the deep district, where the underground rhythm gets strictly wicked. Feel that heavy bassline pull you in. This is where the real night begins. Yeah, we're riding through the deep district, where the midnight groove is a pure addiction. Lock the doors and lose control. Let the frequency swallow your soul. Deep district, pull guided by a single electric spark. Leave the surface world way behind. Let the deep frequencies take over your mind. Welcome to the deep district, where the underground rhythm gets strictly wicked. Feel that heavy bass line pull you in. This is where the real night begins. Yeah, we're riding through the deep district, where the midnight groove is a pure addiction. Lock the doors and lose control. Let the frequencies swallow your soul. Keep driving down into the underground. Let the bass swallow the sound. The city is a cage, but tonight the pulse is ours. Enter the dystopia. Digital eyes reflecting in the hollow of my neon eyes. Static in the air, pressure in the chest. The system is failing, put it to the test. Winding through the canyons made of steel and wire, chasing the ghost of an electric fire. Welcome to the neon dystopia, where the frequency is the only utopia. Riding the bass through the concrete veins, breaking the code in the digital chains. Neon dystopia, dark and deep, awake in a city that's forgotten how to sleep. Dystopia, neon. The frequency is ours. Flickering in electric blue, running from a future that was never true. Subwoofer breathing like a dying machine, fueling the anger in the cyber scene. Visualizer jumping in the dark of the night, feeding on the flicker of the artificial light. The grid is a prison, the beat is the key, unlocking the dark side of the frequency. Welcome to the neon dystopia, where the frequency is the only utopia. Riding the bass through the concrete veins, breaking the code in the digital chains. Neon dystopia, dark and deep, awake in a city that's forgotten how to sleep. Signal lost, just a shadow in the wires. Let the darkness consume. established. Synapses firing. Can you feel it in your mind? The neural baseline is online. This is where the phantom and the biology begin. Deep in the cortex, the frequency grows, mapping out the secrets that the simulation knows. Driving through the night on a wave of pure thought, found the liberation that the data never bought. The dashboard is flickering in time with my brain, pumping liquid rhythm through a digital vein. Locked inside the neural baseline, crossing every mental and physical line. Feel the ground vibrating deep in the gray, washing all the artificial memories away. Neural baseline, taking control, rewiring the circuits of a cybernetic soul. Think. Baseline, taking control. Visualizes pulsing like a ghost in the eye, watching all the limits of the city pass by. Signals are crossing, the buffer is full, feeling the magnetic and the mechanical pull. No more separation between machine and the man, building up the power just because we can. 30 hertz of pressure hitting hard on the nerve, holding down the rhythm on the midnight curve. Locked inside the neural baseline, crossing every mental and physical line. Feel the ground vibrating deep in the gray, washing all the artificial memories away. Neural baseline, taking control, rewiring the circuits of a cybernetic soul. Neural link stable. Don't wake up yet. Just follow the pulse.